Imagine this. On your wedding day, under the hot sun, everyone gasps. Your beautiful bride stands tall, but she has no shadow. What evil hides in plain sight? Listen close, my friends, for this tale from a Yoruba kingdom will grip your heart. In the great kingdom of Oyo, young Prince Adeyemi ruled with a kind heart. He was strong like an iroko tree, with eyes full of wisdom. But he needed a wife to share his throne. Maidens from far villages came, dressed in colorful native attires, hoping to win his love. They danced and sang, but none touched his soul. One day, a maiden named Adebola arrived. Her skin shone like fresh palm oil, her eyes sparkled like stars at night, and her smile could calm a storm. The people whispered, "She is a gift from the gods." Prince Adeyemi fell in love at once. "You will be my queen," he said, giving her beads of coral and gold. But old Aduni, the old wise woman of the village, shook her head. She had seen many suns rise and fall. "Beauty must have a shadow," she muttered. "If it does not, trouble follows." The kingdom buzzed like a beehive. Drummers beat the gangan, making rhythms that shook the ground. Women carried calabashes on their heads, filled with sweet palm wine. Markets overflowed with yams, peppers, and bright cloths. Prince Adeyemi walked with Adebola, holding her hand tight. He showed her the palace gardens, where flowers bloomed in every color. Adebola laughed like music from a flute. "I am happy here," she said. But old Aduni watched from afar. She called the prince aside one evening. "My son," she warned, "ask her about her past. The river holds secrets that the sun will show." The prince smiled. "Old Aduni, love blinds me to fear." He ignored her words and planned the wedding. Invitations went to all corners of the land. Goats were slaughtered, fufu pounded, and egusi soup simmered. The air smelled of joy. Yet, strange things happened. Birds flew away when Adebola passed. Dogs barked at nothing. The people shrugged it off as signs of her beauty. Only old Aduni prayed to the ancestors, "Reveal the truth before it is too late." The big day came. The sun rose high, hot like fire. Villagers gathered in the palace square, under palm trees swaying in the breeze. Children ran with excitement, elders sat on mats telling old stories. The prince wore his royal agbada, embroidered with gold threads. Adebola looked like a goddess in her head wrap and wrapper, beads clicking as she moved. The ceremony started. The high priest poured libations to the gods, asking for blessings. Drums rolled, flutes played, and dancers twisted like snakes. Prince Adeyemi and Adebola stood hand in hand, vowing eternal love. Then, as the sun beat down, a child pointed and screamed, "Look! No shadow!" The crowd froze. The prince's shadow stretched long like a spear. The drummer's shadows danced on the ground. Even the priest's shadow bowed. But Adebola? Nothing. The earth under her feet stayed bright, no dark mark. Murmurs grew loud. "She is a spirit," one man shouted. "A wife from the river world." Mothers pulled their children close. Men grabbed sticks, eyes wide with fear. The prince's heart pounded like thunder. "Adebola, what is this?" he asked, his voice shaking. Adebola's eyes filled with tears, shining like dew. Yes, my love, she whispered. I am not from your world. I am a spirit from the great river ocean. I came to feel human love, to dance under the moon and laugh with mortals. But spirits cast no shadow in your sun. Now, it betrays me. Her skin began to glow, like water under moonlight. She looked more beautiful, but strange. Her hair flowed like waves, her fingers shimmered. The people backed away, whispering prayers. Prince Adeyemi reached for her. I don't care. Stay with me. We can face this together. But Adebola shook her head. No shadow means no life here. I must return, or the gods will punish us all. Her body started to fade, like smoke from a fire. The crowd wailed. Old Aduni stepped forward. Let her go, my prince. Some loves are not meant for this world. But here comes the twist. The prince felt a pull in his chest. Unknown to all, he had a secret too. As a boy, he had fallen into the river and been saved by spirits. They gave him strength, but also a hidden mark. His own shadow flickered sometimes, weak like a whisper. If you go, he said, I will follow you to the river world. Adebola paused, her fading form stopping. You cannot, Adeyemi. The river world is for spirits only. Mortals who enter never return. But the prince's eyes burned with fire. Love is stronger than worlds, he declared. He turned to the people. Old Aduni, guard the kingdom. I must save my bride. The crowd gasped again. Some cheered his bravery, others called him mad. Old Aduni nodded slowly. The ancestors will guide you, but beware the trials. That night, under the full moon, Prince Adeyemi went to the riverbank. The water rushed like angry voices. He called Adebola's name 3 times, as old tales said. Suddenly, the river parted, showing a glowing path. He stepped in, the cold water wrapping him like arms. In the river world, everything shimmered. Trees of silver, fish that sang, spirits dancing in mist. Adebola waited, surrounded by her kin. Why did you come? She asked, fear in her voice. To prove my love, he replied. But the spirit king appeared, tall and fierce. Mortal, you must pass 3 tests to take her back. Fail, and you stay here forever. First test, the king showed a mirror of illusions. See your fears. Adeyemi saw the kingdom burning, his people suffering without him. Will you abandon them for love? The king asked. Adeyemi closed his eyes. No. Love makes me stronger for them. The mirror shattered. He passed. Second test, a riddle. What walks with you in light but hides in dark? It follows but never leads. Adeyemi thought hard. A shadow, he said. The king nodded. Passed. Third test, sacrifice. Give up your royal blood for her. Adeyemi pricked his finger, letting blood drip into the water. It turned gold, mixing worlds. Done, he said. The king smiled. You have a spirit's heart. Take her, but remember, she will cast a shadow now, but only if your love stays true. Prince Adeyemi and Adebola returned to the kingdom at sunrise. She stepped on land, and behold, a faint shadow appeared under her feet. The people cheered, calling it a miracle. Old Aduni blessed them, the gods have spoken. They ruled together, bringing rain to crops and peace to wars. But sometimes, when the sun set low, Adebola's shadow danced alone, reminding all of the river's magic. That night by the fire, old Aduni told the children, "True love faces shadows and wins. But always seek truth, for it lights the path." So, if you were Prince Adeyemi, would you chase love into the unknown? Or let it fade? Share in the comments. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more tales. This is African Folktales with Sim.